Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another fine installment of the League of XCOM, Season 3, Episode 3, Operation Frozen Fear. I'm going to be starting off my videos with a pro tip. That pro tip being, always, and I mean always, wear a helmet. And with that, let's start off the mission. Just like all UFO missions, we're going to be moving up slowly and going on Overwatch. Just like I've stated in the past, the first UFO mission only has 5 alien, 4 sectoids, and 1 outsider. This mission's pretty easy, and it's going to be a short one. And it's 5 AM and I can't go to bed. So, hope you guys enjoy it, because I am absolutely bored out of my mind. I have really nothing to talk about here, because we're going to pretty much move, and then Overwatch, move up on Overwatch. And hey look, there's a first group of sectoids. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Commander! They're way the fuck over there! Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, some people might complain about the teleporting bug when you're hunkered down, and honestly, I don't have a huge problem with it. What I do have a huge problem with is when the aliens actually teleport on the other fucking side of the map, seriously. So, what follows is me walking through the forest for, I don't know, the next 5 or 6 turns. And I'm gonna skip through it because it's boring. Alright, fast forwarding a couple turns, we're getting closer to the sectoids. And we're continuing the trend of moving and overwatching with everybody every chance we get. And that trend will continue because I don't know where the hell they are. And I'm sure the AI knows exactly where I am, and they're heading right for me. So the best thing I can do is just walk towards them, and they'll walk towards me, and hopefully, in the end, we'll meet and shake hands and call it GG as I splatter their face all over this fine forest we have here. And one of them moves up, and Sivir will take a shot. It'll land for 3 damage. And this sectoid's like, oh man, I'm exposed. Well, screw that. I'm gonna shoot her right back. And he'll promptly miss. Sivir then will be like, oh, you did not just shoot at me. I'm gonna cap that mofo. And she'll take him out. And now there's only 1 sectoid left out there roaming somewhere. And once you know it, here he is. Twisted Face says, nah bro, I totally got this. I'm gonna shoot through the ground. But it doesn't really work for him. The sectoid continues to charge up forward, and he runs into some more Overwatch. But our Overwatch is as bad as that sectoid's judgment. Taking all that Overwatch fire, he goes, well, this isn't good, and he runs back to a log. Then Twisted Fate's gonna go down there and give him a nice, big bear hug with a shotgun. With that, only 2 sectoids and 1 outsider remaining on the first UFO mission.
Reloaded. Good to go. We're green to go.
And is back to business as usual. Move, Overwatch, move. There's really no strategy when it comes down to these UFO missions. The only strategy there is you just don't want to be caught unprepared. So the most important thing on the UFO missions is that you move, Overwatch, followed by the second most important rule, and probably the more important rule. You have 1 person lead, and you have everybody follow, and if you deviate at all from those footsteps, you're likely to hit a contact. And I feel like I could actually take 2 sectoids and an outsider. I'm not even gonna worry about finding the next group of sectoids. I'm just gonna go take out the outsider and then go look for the sectoids. So, with that, we're going to start stacking up on the UFO. And next turn, we're going to run in and take out the outsider.
Must be at least an order of magnitude beyond any element we know of.
Unfortunately, unlike most tactics games, XCOM has no way of you actually mapping your own path. So, sometimes this is just going to happen. And with Aurelia being my last move, this isn't going to end up well. Okay, it doesn't end as badly as I thought it would. But we're still gonna have panic, and then more panic. We still have 2 people, that should be able to easily take out the outsider, and we don't see any sectoids in sight. We're going to use a frag grenade to blow up the outsider's cover. Okay, he still has cover. So I'm going to move up Aurelia and get that important flank okay, well there's the other two sectoids. Somehow with a 31% aim, that wasn't an outflank shot, but we're going to get the outsider thanks to getting lucky again, because 31% shot is not exactly something I'd like to bet money on. We have Twisted Fate pull back so we can give him a med kit.
Easy now, soldier.
Aurelia will patch up Twisted Fate. And now we're back on the bug hunt. I'm expecting a full-on charge from the sectoids. So I'm going to leave most of the squad in the front where we just killed the outsider. And we're going to have Twisted Fate flank around. Here I don't move TF to the very end of the cover, because if he does that, he might spot them. And because he double moved, there's a chance he'll receive fire. So if you put him outside that area, he won't draw fire. Next turn, I'm going to check to make sure that there's no sectoids there. I'm going to hunker him down just in case they move up and try to shoot him. And with no activity still, we continue to move up. And there's one of the sectoids. So they've completely gone to the opposite side of the ship, which is the exact opposite what I wanted them to do. So now it's time to press the advantage and move on. 4v2 is very profitable for me. I'm going to set up Nasus for the rocket. And I'm going to have Aurelia and Sivir join TF. One of the sectoids moves up and destroys Nasus's cover. And this isn't good. With the cover destroyed, he's going to take 2 damage, which is honestly probably the best thing that could have happened. So, looking out once again. Not gonna lie about that. We move up Sivir, and we're gonna take an 80% shot. That'll do the trick. With that, we can now run and gun Twisted Fate and take out the last sectoid. Well, what do you do when plan A fails? You go to plan R. Plan rocket launcher. I wanted to do this the easy way, but I guess we're gonna have to do this the hard way. And with that, it's a mission well done. I'm going back.
Chalk up another.
On the base front, Sivir unfortunately becomes a support instead of a sniper like I was hoping for, and Nasus gets a promotion. And we're gonna pick up Bulletstorm as it's very effective and allows for very good flexibility in a heavy. With that, we're going to sell some stuff, because if you recall, we needed money. And we're going to build Alien Jail now. And do some excavating. And the arc throwers are done. And we're going to go for scopes, because I want to give one to my sniper, so he'll be more accurate, more reliable later on in the future. So we're going to go for more engineers, because more engineers allows us to build better things, cheaper things, and that's really good. I'm really not interested in having 3 supports this mission, so kick off Ezreal because he's got really bad aim for a sniper. I'm going to kick off Ziggs because, well, we already have a support. So we're going to pick up Singed, and we're going to be picking up Trinamir, and we're going to start the next mission. Join me next time for Operation Sacred Thunder, and as always, please like and comment the video, and subscribe as always, as it does help me quite a bit.